Alright folks, and welcome back to another episode of our venture in the visual novel If My Heart Had Wings. Last episode, test day. And Ageha is very concerned of whether or not she passed, to which she suspects that she might have failed and therefore may have to kiss her summer vacation goodbye. A bunch of F's in the comments if we can for Ageha in that regard, but we'll find out whether or not she actually did pass or fail. We shall see. There's all kinds of curveballs when it comes to visual novels. And we met up with Amane, to which she was asking to borrow Yoru in regards to a windmill project. And on the last note, we said we will see her around. So now the question becomes in this episode, will we see them around? So Amane, if you would like to load up that last scene and let's see where things carry from there. And let us begin. I guess it's just us then.
そうみたいだね。って、葵も来るの?
The practical subjects don't scare me one bit, and I didn't get any work in on Saturday.
あ、そっか。じゃあ行こっか。
Oh. A strange silence fell upon us. No one even batted an eyelash when we went out together before. Sure is hot, isn't it?
暑いね。湿度高いよ。
The wind is blowing to the southeast, and it's cloudy. Considering that scenery, it doesn't look too cloudy. Anyways, I bet it's going to rain. I really put my all into studying the weather this year and feel that I could go toe-to-toe with the mediocre weatherman when it comes to the weather of this area.
降りそうだね。でもまあ、置き傘あるし。
Okay. Another silence fell over us. Since we've known each other for a while and are hardly considerate of each other, this kind of thing isn't all that rare when there's nothing particular to talk about. Today, for some reason, there was a strange tension in the air.
あのさ。
And she broke the silence. Huh?
ホタルからメール言ってない?
Oh, is she worried about that silly picture? Mail from Otaru? Not that I can recall.
本当に?
Oh.
変な写真なんか送られてないよね?
Yep, that's what it was. Ah. Unfortunately not, but I'm going to ask again as soon as the tests are over.
葵のスケベ!
Says the individual sneaking into people's room and drawing on their faces. Hey, big talk for someone who saved a picture of me sleeping. Called it! Called it!
誰が保存なんか?
Oh, we gonna play this game now. Of course you do. You couldn't help yourself.
しないよ。別に葵の写真なんか。
Why do I not believe that statement? Huh?
なんでもない。
Actually, I'm not going to. Now that looks like cloudy. The sun was suddenly shaded as dark clouds rolled in. Too soon, too soon. Better get that umbrella. My bad feeling about the clouds on the horizon was justified after all. However, the speed at which it fell upon us was mesmerizing. And here comes the rain. Get that umbrella out now! Ah! This was a monster of a storm, and it had strength like no other. I could barely keep my eyes open. There was no shelter anywhere in sight. The closet was the distant entrance to our secret base. Run! Aga grabbed my arm and pulled me along, and we rolled almost completely headfirst into the secret base. The jarring sounds of rain echoed throughout.
うひー、やられたね
Yeah, it usually does. Drops of water fell to the floor one by one. We found ourselves soaked in less than an instant. Darn, I misread. Failing to predict the arrival of such a monster rain, as someone responsible for reading the wind when piloting a glider, this is shameful. Or dare I say, a total failure. It looks like it's only going to get stronger. I need to be much more attentive to the sudden development of the what? I'm not even gonna try that. Darn it all.
ああ、悔しい気持ちはわかるけど。
Aga's voice seems strangely close.
とりあえず話してほしいかなって。
Alright, I'll be in the other room. Have fun. If I'm not careful, I held Aga's shoulders as tight as I could. Before I could understand what was happening, the sensation came over me. A warm embrace with Agaha through wet clothes. Alvie, focus! Focus! She is so warm. And slender. Focus! Huh? Sorry, this is no good.
いや、いいけど。
Aga gently averted her eyes and pulled away from me. The front of my body quickly cooled.
うわー、びしょ濡れ。
If you got a fireplace or the central heating system works, that may be the best option. Aga took off her vest and looked herself over. I hope this images don't get any worse than this. My heartbeat strengthened.
着替えどうしよう。ジャージ今日は置いてないし、誰か置いててくれないかな。悪いけど借りて。
She moved slightly while whispering. Does she have no idea?
顔ぐらい拭きなよ。タオル持ってきてあげ。お。
Aga noticed my eyes on her. Focus! And her eyes fell over her own body. And they widened.
いや、
Aga's cheeks reddened and then reddened some more as I looked. It wasn't only her cheeks. Her neck and ears turned red as well. She turned away and made a move to cover herself up. Aga didn't raise an eyebrow or turn away. That was her reaction. This wasn't like the Agaha I thought I knew. This was a different girl altogether. She turned back toward me as if to attack. No good! Darn it! Aga kept silent, as if on the verge of crying. With Agaha stiff, I too lost the ability to move. During that time, I couldn't stop looking at Agaha. I could hear my own heartbeat. I heard my throat swallow. This is quite... My face felt hot. Drops of water slid down my cheek. The throbbing wouldn't stop. Then when something affects the heart, the reaction can come a bit late. I slowly started to feel my pulse through my neck and fingertips.
Alvie.
Focus, you two. My My mouth was dry, and my reply stuck in my mouth. Agaha nervously raised her head.
意識してくれてるんだ。
Pretty much. Huh? My pitifully thoughtless response unleashed an agaha like I had never seen before. The echoing sound of rain seemed to stop for a moment.
私はもうれっきとした女の子だよ。
That's still up for debate.
昔は男みたいだって葵は言ってたけどね。
In her bitter smile was not a trace of boyishness.
葵黙ったままだよ。
Nah, I'm good. Uh,
もしかして私に見とれてた？
I think that's the reality of the situation at this point. Oh.
ああばっかり。
Agaha's laughter was interrupted by the seriousness of her eyes as they stopped on me. Her devilish, upturned eyes held me by the heartstrings.
葵
My body stiffened upon hearing her softly call my name. The name she called over and over seemed a stranger to me for the first time ever. I stiffened to the point where I almost forgot to breathe and slowly neared Agaha's face.
キスしよっか。
Well, considering that the entire atmosphere between the two of you is escalating to that point, I'd suspect that's more than likely going to happen. Huh?
驚いてる。
Hey, good call to de-escalate. That's just because you suddenly said something strange. All flustered, I tried to compose myself. She's obviously just being a tease.
別にいいよ私は。葵となら。
I get it, so stop already.
はあ慌ててるってことは葵もその気だったんでしょ。
If somebody said something like that, anybody would react the same way.
本当に意識してくれてるんだよね。
What if I do?
全然。
As if I were closing my eyes, a black shadow quietly fell over me. At the very same moment, I felt the soft sensation of a kiss and felt it rattle through my head. Yeah, there it is. Oops, sorry. I embrace Agaha's shoulders without thinking. She falls into my arms without an inch of resistance. There it is. The kiss lasted no more than a few seconds. Before long, I was left with a quick smile, and Agaha's body and face moved purposely away from me. The feeling from the kiss continues to dance across my lips.
葵はキスは初めて。
Most likely. Yeah.
私もだよ。
Oh, there you go. Agaha murmured gently and laughed. Charmed by her, I too let out a pitiful little laugh. I think this was the moment when I came to my senses. Besides my realization of just how incredibly cute Agaha looked with crimson
し
cheeks.
ちゃったね。
That question allowed tensions to boil over and placed any meaning behind the kiss in doubt. I just asked because I honestly wanted to know what she was thinking.
よし気合い十分走って帰るよ。
Okay, you do that. Huh?
ダッシュ
Wait a minute! I didn't have time to utter a single word before Agaha left me in the dust. I I ran after her as fast as I could, but by the time I got outside, she was already a dot on the horizon. Whew. With a thud, I throw my body on the bed. My entire body feels heavy, an exhaustion I've never felt before. But still, my heart is on fire. When I close my eyes, I can still recall the soft feeling of those lips. We really? Me, Ageha. We kissed. It wasn't a dream, was it? When it suddenly began to rain at the secret base. We kissed. When that sweet moment comes into my head, I can't help rolling around on the bed. Wait, I need to calm down. When I stopped following Ageha, before I knew it, it had stopped raining. Not knowing what to do with my feelings, coming to under the evening sky, I got an email. Is this Ageha? I wondered. We're starving. Hurry up and make dinner. An angry mail from the guys at the dorm. I can't deny it. Being out there at that time meant I was neglecting my dormitory duties. And dinner, more than cleaning, more than breakfast, is really what can put the guys in the dorm into a foul mood. After that, I am so overwhelmingly busy that I don't have a moment to think about Ageha. Once it gets really late, it's finally my turn to take a bath, when it gets to this point. It really happened, didn't it? It wasn't a dream, a delusion or fantasy. It was undeniably real. Ageha and I, we kissed. Ageha and I, my friend since childhood, my close friend. A long time ago, I told her I liked her. Ageha. Nah. Not liked. Not the past tense. That I've become interested in Ageha these days is the truth. When I try to sort out my feelings for Ageha now, there is no mistake that I like her. That like isn't the like that I felt when I was a young kid. In other words, it's a feeling closer and deeper than friendship. That is, she's my girlfriend, my lover. It can't be anything else. I like Ageha. I've liked her for a long time, more than anyone else. That's why, with just a little bit of flirting, I became so flustered. With any other girl, I'm sure I would not have become so flabbergasted. It's because it was Ageha. It's because it's the girl I like. That's it, isn't it? But still, it's a strange feeling. I recall Tasaki. After he got a girlfriend and was frolicking around, wagging his tail and following Akari around. The way a person's eyes light up when they talk about someone they like. Blind devotion to them. Is that the way I'm acting at this moment? For some reason, I don't think so. If I recall the moment I kissed Ageha, my body becomes hot and my mind flares up. But I don't get all out of control. It's because it's Ageha, right? We've always been so close. Being close to each other was just a normal thing. Even going out somewhere together didn't feel like it was anything special. But I like her. As a girlfriend. As a girl. I like her. Kissing her today proves that. Now that it's happened, I can't take it back. Not that I would want to. I want our relationship to progress. More than childhood friends, more than best friends, to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, it's not like we're strangers. Suddenly I realize that I'm smiling. I slap myself on the cheek. I open the window and look up at the sky. Still another sultry summer night. In the warm night air, the faint light from the moon shines down. Getting a mail at this time? Could it be? And we'll find out who it is next time. Oh, the cliffhangers. Oh, the cliffhangers. Man, oh man, the cliffhangers. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Apparently, we're starting to get down to the bottom of who Aoi's going to end up with, and it looks like it's going to be Ageha. It's kind of cool to be able to get with your best friend that you've known for basically your whole life. So we'll see what happens in the next episode and see how it fares. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw this time around, maybe consider leaving a like, and if you want to see more, maybe consider subscribing. And I hope you enjoyed the introduction to the new series, Break the Chains of Dysfunction, as we're on the subject of social discipline, which I'm pretty sure many of us can testify some discrepancies in that regard along some people. But with that, we're about growing in our own maturity, so that way we can set proper examples and therefore help someone else to grow as well. So with that, I look forward to continuing this series, and I look forward to continuing this next episode for next week. So until next time, happy mixing, everyone.